The ANC's National Working Committee is meeting Gauteng structures ahead of the crucial 2024 elections. It comes as opposition parties plan to dislodge it from power. eNCA senior reporter Siphamandla Goge spoke to Gauteng's ANC Chairperson Panyaza Lesufi a little earlier.
The National Working Committee of the governing African National Congress is meeting with ANC structures in Gauteng to discuss a number of issues ahead of this, or rather of next year's crucial election. In this province, the ANC is focusing here to ensure that it does well in terms of electoral support and performance. Right now, we are joined by the chairperson of the ANC in Gauteng, Panyaza Lesufi. Mr. Lesufi, thank you very much for your time. Let's talk about the importance of this visit of the NWC. What will be discussed? What is the agenda?
No, thank you so much, and thanks for the opportunity. I think it's to take stock of where we are before the huge battle next year, and the leadership, I think, is within its own right to come and assess each and every province, because it's crucial for the organization to understand its strengths, its weaknesses, and also to position itself appropriately. You are quite aware there have been changes in the political landscape across the country, so it's very important that the ANC take its stock of its membership, its organizational program, its governance structures, coalition discussions, and be in a position to then guide us as a province. So we really feel honored to host the president of the country, but most importantly the president of the ANC and the entire leadership of the NWC to come to our province.
President Ramaphosa has raised a number of issues concerning party structures of the ANC, not only in Gauteng, in other provinces as well. You have had an opportunity to rebuild and reunite the ANC. Would you say structures of the ANC in this province are solid and are working?
Well, we moved away from being inward focused. You're quite aware now we've adopted 3 critical strategies: one of creating jobs and opportunities for our people, secondly of fighting crime in our province, and thirdly of ensuring that everyone has access to energy that is reliable and dependable. So we've marshaled all our structures, all our branches, all our regions, and the authorities that we lead, both the provincial government and municipalities that we lead, to focus on those 3 strategies. And I think we've been doing well as a province, and we'll be having that opportunity then to brief our national leadership as well. So internal differences, factional interest and other things, I think we've passed that stage long time ago in our province. That is why our eyes are focused on the task that will ensure that the African National Congress is well positioned in this province.
The issue of coalitions. The veterans of the ANC have raised issues with the working arrangement or relationship between the ANC in Gauteng and the EFF, saying the EFF does not hold values and principles that are aligned with those of the ANC. There was a multi-party coalition pact that was signed this week. Where does that leave the ANC? What is your view in all those things?
Well, our coalition are led by national leadership. We've not done anything out of the ordinary or out of our own selves as the province, or the province taking a special posture outside the organizational posture. So any component of our organization that has reservations, they know there is a platform of the National Executive Committee to present those issues. But what we have done and what we're doing in Gauteng is to ensure that we prepare ourselves to win this province overwhelmingly without any form of coalition. We're not going to be preoccupied on coalition discussions. It's only those that want to enter a battle to lose that will talk about coalitions. The African National Congress is preparing itself to rule and to govern on its own without any assistance from any other political party. You can't go to coalitions with organizations that every day, when they stand in public platforms, when they do whatever they do, they want to dislodge the ANC from power. And we need to be preoccupied on how we accommodate them. We don't want to do that. Our energy and our focus is to ensure that the African National Congress succeed, and it succeed on its own. And come 2024, we want to succeed on our own without any form of coalition. Let those that are cowards and fear electoral outcome meet wherever as a moonlight or multi-party, being chaired by people who claimed to be independent all in their life, and suddenly they chair sessions to expose that what they've been hiding for years it's coming out nice and clear.
But the ANC in Gauteng has had electoral authority and mandate to govern. It has disappointed the people of Gauteng. In some aspects, it has delivered. There are positives that have been registered by the ANC, but there are sins of incumbency, the negatives. How do you correct those? Because the electorate is fast losing hope and patience with the governing African National Congress.
No, in Gauteng, we are victims of our success. The mere fact that we're delivering houses, many people left various provinces and various countries in our continent and across the globe to come and reside here. It's purely because they know that when schools open, their children will get textbooks, they will get tablets, and they know that children will get a better education in our province. So you can't say we have not delivered. Reality is that we've got limitations of resources, but if we have abundance of resources, those limitations will be resolved. So we are quite excited and committed that whatever that we want to do, we remain focused, we remain a delivery-oriented government, but we become victims of our own successes.